things change, the more they stay the same. Boundaries shift, new players step in, but power always finds a place to rest its head. We fought and bled alongside the Russians. We should have known they'd hate us for it. History is written by the victor, and here I am thinking we'd won. But you bring down one enemy and they find someone even worse to replace him. Locations change, the rationale, the objective. Yesterday's enemies are today's recruits. Train them to fight alongside you, and pray they don't eventually decide to hate you for it too.
Welcome to Pull the Trigger 101. Private Allen here is going to do a quick weapons demonstration to show you locals how it's done. No offense, but I see a lot of you guys firing from the hip and spraying bullets all over the range. You don't end up hitting the damn thing and it makes you look like an ass. Private Allen, show them what I'm talking about. Grab that weapon off the table and fire at the targets behind you. Turn around and fire at the targets. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. From the hip, Private. Just like in the movies. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. From the hip, Private. Just like in the movies. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. From the hip, Private. Just like in the movies. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. From the hip, Private. Just like in the movies. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. From the hip, Private. Just like in the movies. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. From the hip, Private. Just like in the movies. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. From the hip, Private. Just like in the movies. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. From the hip, Private. Just like in the movies. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. From the hip, Private. Just like in the movies. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. From the hip, Private. Just like in the movies. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. From the hip, Private. Just like in the movies. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. He sprayed bullets all over the damn place. You've got to pick your targets by aiming deliberately down your sights from a stable stance. Private Allen, show our friends here how the Rangers take down a target. Crouch first, then aim down your sight at the target. Private Allen, aim down your sights before engaging the target. Don't forget to aim down your sights, Private. That's all there is to it. You want your targets to go down? You gotta aim down your sight. Aiming down your sights also works for switching quickly between targets. Aim down your sights, then pop in and out to acquire new targets. Go on, Private. If your target is close to where you're aiming, you can snap to it quickly by aiming down your sight. That's all there is to it. You want your targets to go down? you gotta aim down your sight. Aiming down your sights also works for switching quickly between targets. Aim down your sights, then pop in and out to acquire new targets. Show 'em, Private. If your target is close to where you're aiming, you can snap to it quickly by aiming down your sights. Now that's how you do it. You want to take down your targets quickly and with control. Now if your target is behind light cover, remember that certain weapons can penetrate and hit your target. The private here will demonstrate. Last but not least, you need to know how to toss a frag grenade. Private Allen, pick up some frag grenades from the table. Toss the grenade down the range to take out several targets at once. Good. Note that frags tend to roll on sloped surfaces, so think twice before tossing one uphill. All right. Thanks for the help, Private Allen. Now get over to the pit. General Shepard wants to see you run the course. All right. Who wants to go first? Show me what you've learned so far.
We gotta secure that truck.
Hey, Private. Welcome back to the pit. Heard General Shepard wants to pull a shooter from our unit for some special op. Anyway, he's up there in observation. Okay, good. So you already got your sidearm. All right, try switching to your rifle. Good. Now switch to your sidearm again. You see how fast that was? Remember, switching to your pistol's always faster than reloading. Well, smile for the cameras and don't miss. Shepard's gonna be watching. Best shooter gets to join the Prima Donna squad, if that's your thing. Okay, head on in. I don't know why they don't put us in first, Alan. Very much the Rangers can't do that SF and Delta can, but whatever, man. That's SOCOM brass for you. And all those freaking blocking positions? When am I gonna see some real action instead of babysitting SEALs and D-boys? Hoorah?
Thought of that one all by yourself, right?
You can run the course with the movers on max speed?
Stop firing from the head! Aiming on your sights! Area cleared! Moving the building!
looked okay out there, but you still need some work. Okay, head upstairs to regroup with your team, where you can go back in and run the course again. Alright, I've seen worse. You got a few rough edges, though. Okay, head upstairs to regroup with your team, where you can go back in and run the course again. Alright, I've seen worse. You got a few rough edges, though. Okay, head upstairs to regroup with your team, where you can go back in and run the course again. Alright.
All Hunter units, get to your victors. We're headed out.
Everyone get to your vehicles. We're moving out.
Fight is our fight. Because what happens over here matters over there. We don't get to sit one out. Learning to use the tools of modern warfare is the difference between the prospering of your people and utter destruction. We can't give you freedom, but we can give you the know-how to acquire it. And that, my friends, is worth more than a whole army base of steel. Sure, it matters who's got the biggest stick, but it matters a hell of a lot more who's swinging it. This is a time for heroes, a time for legends. History is written by the victors. Let's get to work.
Get up, Private Allen! Rangers lead the way! Move! Hunter 2, keep up the pressure on those RPG teams. If that first player gets hit, we're switching to one. Allen, switch to the M203.
Warlord, this is Hunter 2-1, requesting airstrike to grid 252171. Target is a white 12 12-story apartment building. Over.
Drop some rounds and we'll cross the river.
Hunter 2-1, this is Warlord. Solid copy. I have Devil 1-1, flight of 2 F-15s online. Stand by for relay. Hunter 2-1, this is Devil 1-1, flight of 2 F-15s. Time on station 15 mics. Holding at 3 Sierra Northwest. Holding area nice. Carrying 2 JDAMs and 2 horns. Over.
On the bridge, and it got high. Multiple targets. Take them out!
Standing by. Devil 1-1, target of the flight 12-story apartment building in grid 252171. I need you to level that building. How copy over? Solid copy, Hunter 2-1. Rolling in now. Target acquired.
Move up!
Which building is it, sir?
It's that tall one at 1 o'clock.
Hey, which building?
The one at 1 o'clock. Hey, Dave, which one is it? Is it the one on the left or the right?
The one on the left.
Hey, isn't this danger close for the task force? Come on, since when does Shepard care about danger?
That's what I'm talking about! Baby! Italian is Oscar Mike! Alright, we're Oscar Mike! Oh, look, the building's going down!
Hunter 2, breaking away.
Copy, Hunter 2. All Hunter 2 Victor. Keep an eye out for civvies. We're not clear to engage unless they fire first. Scan the rooftops for hostiles. Stay frosty.
You see? I got nothing, dude. This place is dead.
What are you shooting at?
Overlord. Hunter 2-1. We're passing Tunnel Harvey. Cross Street Elizabeth. Roger that, Hunter 2-1. Proceed with caution.
Alright, stay frosty, you guys. This is the Wild West.
Roger that.
Watch those alleys.
Cover it.
Three-foot mobiles. Balcony, 12 o'clock. Probable militia. Are they armed? Negative. They're just watching us.
I bet they're scouting us.
But that don't mean we can shoot them.
Can you see him? Can you see him? I don't see Jack!
All Hunter Victor. This is Sergeant Foley. Prepare to engage. We're taking sniper fire from multiple directions.
Speed him up!
We got a ton of contacts front and back.
Let's go!
Get a flashbang in there! Everyone all right?
They're moving around upstairs.
Get the hell away from those windows and secure the top floor! Move! Move! Over your head! Hunter 2-1 to Hunter 2-3. I have eyes on the school. Over.
2-1, we are combat ineffective here. We are taking heavy fire from the school. Can you assist? Over.
Keep it together, 2-3. We're on the way.